it's Nisha, and if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. I'm currently a nursing student. This is technically my first year of nursing school, even though I've been in the program since April of 2022. So how it worked is I'm in an accelerated BSN program. I don't have any prior like college credits or anything like that to transfer over. So I was starting initially brand new. So I had to take classes like elementary like math and biology, patho, chemistry, anatomy, things of that nature. And last semester I did take doses calc, and I took nursing intro to professional nursing. So those are my first like actual real nursing classes. And let me tell you guys, doses calc were so hard, but I watched a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of TikToks, and I did a lot of the ATI questions, which I will say ATI is a lifesaver. If you are not using your ATI like practice questions to get through doses calc, you're doing it all wrong. You have to use your ATI like the practice questions, because that's exactly how it's going to be on the test. Like when I tell you, it's exactly like the structure of the questions is exactly what it's going to be on like your final exam. I'm not kidding. Unless you have one of the teachers that like add their own questions, which, but yeah. So nursing school so far. So this is technically my first full semester of complete nursing classes, and I'll tell you guys my schedule. So right now, Tuesdays, I have nursing fundamentals lab from 8 to 10:30, and I have health assessment lab from 11:30 to 2:30, but health assessment ends in October. And then when health assessment ends, I'll end up with like another class. I think it's like evidence-based practice, but it's online. So towards like the end of October, I'll end up only having one class on Tuesdays. Okay, and then Thursdays, I have Gero, which is a lecture from 8 to 9, and then health assessment lecture from 10 to 12, and then I have a nursing fundamentals lecture from 1 to 4. That class is so long. I mean, the class is so long, and I feel like I don't really learn anything in the class. Like, I think I'm gonna, so tomorrow I have the class, tomorrow's Thursday, so I think I'm gonna like try to record some of the lecture and like listen to it at home, because I just cannot pay attention. Like, I get so tired at that point. Like, my body is ready to take a nap, and I'm a sleepy girl. I'm a sleepy girl. My body be ready to just, okay, crash out. So I'm trying to figure out how to survive in this class for 3.5 hours, because it is just a long class. So there's like a 30-minute break between the first two classes, and then an hour break between the next two classes. So I have like an hour and 30 altogether during the day. And usually for my hour, I usually go to my car and take a nap. But lately I've been trying to be productive and like get some studying or whatever done. But I think I'm going back to my naps, because by the time I get to this class, and the talking, like, it's not very interactive to me. So it's like a lot of talking, and with all that talking, baby, I'm tired. This is a lullaby. This is a lullaby. So yeah, this was the first class I literally went to go grab like straight coffee, and I never drink straight coffee. I'm not a coffee girl, but I feel like for this class, I'm going to have to be a coffee girl. And online, I have information and technology, informatics of nursing. That ends also in October. Thank God. Because let me tell you something. They take these discussions online very seriously. Like, not even joking with you. Like, discussions be like 40% of your grade. And it's like, this teacher is so specific that I kind of wish she gave a little grace at the beginning, but I guess she's heavy hitting at the start, at the door. She's letting you know not to play with her, okay? Because I got like a 4.43 out of 5 on the first discussion this past week, just because I forgot the cite. Like, I forgot one other in-text citation. Yes, learn how to do in-text citations and learn how to reference APA format. I'm telling you that right now. And that's just for, this is not for papers. This is just strictly for your discussions. Because a lot of your professors are going to ask you to do everything in APA format. Do them in APA format. Not MLA. Do them in APA format. Put the author, comma, the date in parentheses, and then at the very bottom, reference it. Sometimes they want an alphabetical order. She's not that picky, but I still do it because I don't trust her, okay? But the first actual assignment I have for a class, I got 100 out of 100. How am I keeping up with everything in nursing school? The very first semester, I thought I was trying to like do things by hand. Like I had an iPad, but I was still trying to print out things. That's what everybody was saying. It was like, print out your syllabuses, go through your syllabuses, go through your assignments, write it all out, put it on a calendar. Look, I even went out and got me an agenda, and you know what? It just did not work for me. This is just me. Okay, it did not work for me because I am a procrastinator. And I'm not talking about an average procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator that I know what I'm supposed to do and still not get it done. I would much rather stress about the fact that I haven't got it done than actually do it. Something's wrong, okay? This iPad, it's not for everybody. It's not everybody thingy. If you're going to nurse school, you do not need to go out and buy you one. This is not a necessity for everybody, but this is a necessity for me. Buying an iPad, okay? Using my iPad. Well, after watching a couple of YouTube videos, I figured out how to set it up. I figured out how to do it. And this has changed the game for me, okay? Because we use Canvas. So I use the iPad. I can't tell you what generation this is, baby. I have no idea, but I will look it up and I will link it for you. And an Apple Pencil. This is where I take the class. And then my fundamentals book, but they don't really use it for real because my books are on here. So I'll show you guys everything that I have. So when you first come to the first page, my bad, I got some hair. You come to the first page, you have my good notes. We're going to talk about good notes. I don't know about Notability. I've never tried I think I've downloaded like Notability and I didn't really understand the interface. So I got good notes and I've been with good notes ever since. Cengage, this is where some of my books are from like before my actual nursing classes. Like that's what some of my books are. Canvas. I know some people like have board or something like that, but we use Canvas. The calendar, we're gonna get into that. Outlook, because this is where all the communications for my school goes. So right now they're trying to set everybody up with clinicals. I do not have clinicals on my schedule. I do have a picture of my schedule that I made on Canva on the front page of my iPad. So I could just flick it up just in case I forget what class and what class and what class and what's going on. I could just easily click this, click my front page, and I can see it right here. How I use it. First, let's talk about Canvas. So Canvas is what we use that has all of our classes. So usually we go to your dashboard. I have mine's set up. I think everything is in pink. Super cute. You can go in and change your hex code and stuff like that and like change the color of it. I like the way this looks on desktop a lot better because I have like a little, like it looks like a little circle. I'll show you guys. I'll add it in the video. It looks like a little circle. And it'll show you like everything as it's like completed and stuff like that. So this is my classes as you see. So this is not how it comes out. It comes out in little babble. Okay, when I say babble, you can't understand any of the things that are listed on here. It's like kind of like how it is on the class schedule, which is just like all over the place. So I go through, I name everything, I put a name to everything, and I put a color to everything. Everything looks like the same pink, but I promise you, different color pinks. Okay, so let's look at fundamentals 202. So this is what one of my okay, so that's just what my Canva looks like. You have your announcements, which is pretty much like what the teachers will go in and tell you guys what's going on and things of that nature. You have your modules, which is usually what I go out for assignments, but this semester is really weird and they don't have it set up like that. This class does. So as you see, the modules is just like the assignments that need to get done. So this is what the front page looks like, and I have everything in folders. So I'll kind of show you, I'll show you Patho. So it would be listed under like my nursing classes. So I will just click that. And then I have everything split up by semester. So first, second, third, fourth. So we're going under fourth semester. And then we'll do pathophysiology. And then I have them all split up like this. So I also have like the syllabuses and everything like that. And then inside of that one, we'll do disease patho, because that's where all my notes on the different diseases are in the pathology. So for example, this is multiple sclerosis. So you have like your neuromolar, complications, causes, diagnosis, treatments, everything. So I have all of that in here. Also have like brain tumor, all the notes I took on that. So all of that, that's all my disease pathophysiology. And this is why I love GoodNotes, okay? Because all the notes that I can take in class, I can just, let me show you guys what I mean, okay? Health assessment, right? Health assessment has a lot of PowerPoints. So this is the PowerPoint, and I can go on the PowerPoint and I can just make my notes on the PowerPoint, and then at the end I can always like double the screen. So I'll show you guys what I mean. So I can always split the screen like this, and then if I want to take notes or have notes, I want to split the screen, I could do that. So I can like write any notes that I have here based off of here, and then add another sheet of notes. So I can all have my notes in one place about the PowerPoint. Or lately, I've just been writing my notes on the actual PowerPoint, because as I'm going through the PowerPoint, I can always go through Pinpoint and then make a master study sheet with any like notes or anything that they say, oh, you know what, this is going to be on the test. Because a lot of times when they're giving lecture, they're talking about something random. They'll be like, well, you know what, for example, structure and function is going to be on the test. So I would just highlight that and highlight it in like pink, because usually pink is what I'm going to make my my side additional notes on. And that's how I do it. So if y'all want a more in-depth video, I can do that. I might do that a little later on. Once I get these classes together. I'll see. I got the complete nursing bundle and the complete nursing handbook with all the things you would need broken down the most simplest ways. Okay, I have that in my GoodNotes. And so right now in health assessment, we're working on a head to toe assessment. And what I'm doing in this class right now is trying to condense it and make a really good note page for me to study off of, because that paper that they give you is a lot of nonsense. So I need to break this down. So I'm just breaking it down into a simpler concept, and then gonna make notes about the head to toe assessment that I'm able to go through. So at the end of the semester, when we do the final, which is pretty much gonna be the in-depth head to toe assessment, I'll have it broken down really simple and easy, and I could just, you know, practice and go through them as we go through them, or something like that. Like $10 to $12. I love it. Nothing bad to say about it. A lot of times when I need to open up documents or anything like that that's sent to me through class, I also will save that in my GoodNotes as well. So yes, GoodNotes is great. Next, we're going to talk about not Cengage, because we could just talk about Bookshelf, because Bookshelf is another app that I use. And if you get like ebooks, which I don't agree with ebooks, but whatever. But ebooks, right? So I have health assessment, informatics, geo, fundamentals, like, and a couple of other books in my library, and I'm always able to just click and access these as I need them. And another really cool thing is I can always split the screen, and I can bring up GoodNotes on this side. So if I decide like, hey, I need to make a couple little notes based off the book, I can do that with GoodNotes. I can do that on GoodNotes with the iPad. So I think that's another cute little feature and little thing you can do. And also it has read aloud on here. So if you are like me and don't really like to read word by word, you can always just read them aloud or have the book read to you, because that's what I do, because I'm a little bit lazy, okay? And anything that I go through or that it says and I'm like, okay, that's important, go ahead and do my split screen and just make a quick little note about it. So that's Bookshelf, okay? So the next important thing I have is my calendar. Now you're probably like, what do you mean your calendar is the most important thing? So this is my calendar. I imported from Canvas all of the assignments onto my Google Calendar. This was easier than writing it out on, you know, my little ginger thing that I bought, never used it. I put it all in my calendar. Any important dates are in my calendar. This links to my phone and my Apple Watch. So if I forget, and I have these to tell me a day in advance when things are due. So if I forget, it'll pop up on my phone, it'll pop up on my watch, it'll pop up on my computer, both of my computers, and it'll pop up on my iPad. It pops up everywhere. And if you're a procrastinator or you're someone like me that some days you just lack all the motivation in the world, you just don't want to do anything. Because I have days where I'm just like, I literally have days, especially lately, where I'm overwhelmed. Okay, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked, I'm overbooked, and I just need like to take a break. And I know a lot of times in nursing school, they say, go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going. And when you feel like you want to stop, keep going. That's not realistic. I tell you right now that that's just not a realistic concept, okay? When you feel like you need a break, take a break, okay? You will kill yourself, okay? You will make yourself sick if you don't take a break. And it took me a long time to realize, like, it's okay to take a break. Take a break, okay? This calendar right here will just alert me the day before. Like, hey, girl, I know you're sleeping right now. I know you're resting. I know you're tired. You're exhausted. I know today you decided to take a day off, but we got something to do tomorrow. So at some point of the day, or maybe in the morning, the day of, let's get it done, right? Because, you know. So that's how I organize all of my stuff. If you want to see a little bit more in-depth, I'll probably make an in-depth video about how I set up, if I don't have one. If I already made a video, because I feel like I made a video and just never uploaded it about how I incorporate my schedule, I'll put it in here. But if I didn't, then you're not going to be here. Okay, so how am I feeling about nursing school so far? I feel like a lot of being in an accelerated program, you have to teach yourself a lot of the material, which is why I say, you know, use your ATI, use your practice questions, go on YouTube, go on TikTok, bro. Like, TikTok has broken down a lot of concepts for me in a lot simpler ways, especially when it comes to doses calc. So this semester, we have like a CMS that we have to pass, I believe you have 3 tries to like at least get like a satisfactory or something like that, or you get kicked out of the program. And then we also have doses calc exam that you have to pass as well. You get 3 tries, I think, or you get kicked out of the program. So it's very rough on me, on my soul. Doses calc is very hard right now. It was very hard for me. I ended up still passing the class. I feel like I got it, but I was also like overthinking it. So even though I felt like I got it, I overthought it a little too much. And I think that's where I was kind of messing up at. So yeah, I'm still a little bit nervous about like the dosing exams. All the other exams I'm not worried about, because I feel like if I study, I make my notes, I make my, you know, my study guides. I've been good. I make a lot of Quizlet like flashcards, and that helps me a lot, like doing the little Quizlet flashcards, because on Quizlet you can even do like the test yourself, or you can do the matching, and just constantly, you know, exposing yourself to the information, you're remember it, right? So that's been fine. It's doses calc that I know, like, I'm gonna have to take an entire day to just sit down and like drill in my head over and over and over. And I feel like if I expose myself to it more than once a day, or at least once every day, then I will be fine. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna have to start doing like doses calc practice questions just on a whim, willy-nilly. Like after I've complete assignments for the day and I don't have anything else to do, just start doing doses calc questions, because I need to really drill it in my mind, because it's not over. I thought it was over. I thought after doses calc, it might come up on a few exams and that was gonna be it, but it's not over. So I need to really just keep drilling it in my mind, keep remembering. For the most part, I do remember like tablets, or getting like milliliters from like gram to whatever. But yeah, so far nursing school it hasn't been that hard. Knock on wood. It hasn't been that hard. It hasn't been that crazy. I haven't been that stressed. Balance is kind of what I've been working on, because working full-time and then doing full-time nursing school, and then being a mom, and then, you know, trying to be on YouTube, it's a lot. And in the midst of me trying to figure everything out, I did take a break from YouTube for a long time, like for a minute. Okay, it's been like 7 months or something like that. So I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. I did use AI to create like a schedule for me, as far as like creating content, studying, you know, freeze time, work, in school. And I'm telling you, I've been following that, and it's kind of been alleviating some pressure. And it really just incorporated more so me waking up earlier. Because if you have more time in a day to get, you guys, like I was saying, I did download like an AI model to kind of break down like how I can distribute my time during the day realistically, and still give me time to like do things that I like to do, like clean my house and take care of my kids. So that's been helping actually a lot. And I'm trying to come up with like a schedule. I'm going to use AI again to like come up with a schedule that can incorporate like a little bit more like studying, because it, like I said, it says to wake up earlier. So it has me waking up at about 4 o'clock. So from like 4 to 5, I'm doing like my self-care time, things like that, getting everything together. From 5 to 6, I kind of do a quick clean of the house and a little bit of studying because I have to take the kids to school at 7:30. So then it has me, you know, have a little break, take the kids to school at 7:30, get back home at about 8:30. At 8:30, study. So I'm studying from like 8:30 to 11, taking a break to have something to eat and create content from like 8 to like from 8 to 2, and then 2 o'clock. No, I'm sorry, from 12 to 2. And then at 2 o'clock, I go get the kids, I bring them home, and then I do all my house stuff from like technically from 3 to 6, I'm doing all my house stuff. And then once all my house stuff is done, it has me studying from 6 to 7. I'm studying another hour for the day. And then once I'm done with that, I can do anything I want to do from like 8 to 10. And then 10 o'clock is my bedtime. So that's been kind of working. It's kind of been incorporating everything. That's more so on my days off. On the days where I work, it's a little bit more complicated. But on the days where I'm off, like that's kind of the model I've been going by. I kind of tweak it here and there, depending on the needs. But yeah, that's been the way that I've been able to kind of come back on YouTube and kind of grow my channel, because this has been my goal since I started my channel, is to grow my channel. And I keep like coming and leaving and coming and leaving. So hopefully this model will kind of help me kind of stay on track, because I do want to stay on YouTube and I do want to grow and I do want to add a whole lot of beauties to the beauty box. So yeah, guys, so if you have any questions or if you have any tips and tricks for nursing school, leave them in the description down below. Let's help everybody, and everybody needs it. Okay, we all need it. I'm level 1, so this is level 1 nursing. 4 levels in graduation. I'm supposed to graduate December of 2024. So it's getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Like I said, I'm in an accelerated program. I'm level 1 right now. Once I have clinicals and stuff, it's probably gonna be in a vlog somewhere, like about my clinicals, because I already know clinicals is about to be different. Okay, so I already have in a vlog about my clinic. I'll have in a vlog about my clinicals and stuff like that. So I hope you guys like the video, and if this is your first time stopping by to say hi, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, beauty.